Hello, my friends. Welcome to another edition of Can You Spare 2 Minutes with God? Today, our journey will take us all the way to the Old Testament. We're looking for the book of Genesis, Genesis chapter 2 and verse number 7. We are about to see how man arrived on planet Earth. The Bible tells us, "And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul." Notice in verse 7, we are simply just amazed at what God can do. God formed man from the dust of the ground. What you and I walk upon on a day-to-day basis, God was able to form a man out of that. You ever been to the beach before and tried to build a sandcastle or tried to establish something on the sand? And sometimes it would collapse. You could never get it to just stay intact. But it's amazing how God was able to take the same substance that you and I use, and somehow God was able to form a man out of that. And then he was able to incorporate all the organs into the body. This is just totally amazing when you and I begin to think about this. God formed man from the dust of the ground. Then he breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. God put a spirit inside of man. And then the text says, "And man became a living soul." In verse 7, God accomplished three things. We have the body, we have the spirit, and we have the soul of man. And God did all of this in one verse. How did man arrive? Well, it's because of God. God formed man of the dust of the ground, breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. My friends, I hope you have a good day today and continue to think about the power of God.